It's the world famous K-Rock. I'm Megan Holiday. We are live and direct from the K-Rock Coachella house. Greta Van Fleet.
Yeah.
Oh my God. My boss Gene just said that if there was a roof, you guys would have blown the roof off the house.
Gene, you handsome man.
That was incredible.
Maybe it was safer there wasn't one. You know?
I think it's much safer, yeah, because we'd probably not be alive right now.
No.
So that last song that you guys just played in that encore was just incredible. How long is that song? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's about. Yeah, but who's counting?
Yeah, no, that was.
Just depends on the
do you
weather
guys know
or
that
where
you're
we're
the only band that's ever done an encore here at the K-Rock Coachella house ever?
That's cool.
They are making history, and they are under 25 years old. Okay, so Josh, Jake, Danny, Sam.
Yes.
Completely wrong.
Yeah, no, it's not.
You got it.
Not a single one.
Congratulations.
Okay, so you two are twins.
Yeah.
And you're older than them?
By like 10 years, I think.
Yeah.
Shut up.
He's 3 years younger.
Sam's actually
No.
the baby.
Dead serious.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
he's
the
young,
little
and maybe it's just
guy.
because
The
he's.
little boy.
Well, because Jake and I are 21, and he just turned 19, is it?
No.
And Daniel's 19 as well.
Fresh out of high school, just in a huge rock and
They
roll
had
band
to miss
already.
prom for a tour.
And
Can you believe that?
yeah, but I mean,
them on the road.
who really cares? You and I can dance afterwards and make up for it if you
We don't
want.
really. We just went canoeing instead the year before that.
Awesome. So, you guys, congratulations on the double EP from the Fires.
Thank you
It's
so much.
incredible. I mean, you guys are just. There was no computers up there. There's no backing tracks. It's just you guys and the music. And you're so skilled.
Thank you.
So I do want to know, like, I mean,
That's a big deal, isn't it?
It is a big deal. Stryker was just saying it's just like so refreshing. You know what I mean? Like we need more bands like you to be around. And I'm so happy that you are one. So just talk about like I know you guys formed in like 2012 as an official band.
Right.
But you guys have obviously been playing music your whole lives. So sort of like how did this all sort of come about?
Well, we kind of grew up listening to a lot of older music, a lot of traditional roots music.
I would have never guessed.
And
that.
we
No,
we met each other. We met each other at a really early age. So
Oh no
Yeah,
way!
that's right.
Like in the womb. You meant?
Yeah.
And about Sam 3 years later.
Yeah.
So we kind of grew up playing music together, and so
Yeah, and
that's
then
kind of how it worked out.
Yeah, I think I met
Made
Daniel
film.
in first grade.
First
Mrs. Sam's
grade.
class.
That's great, yeah.
We sure did.
No way.
He met me because I was the one that always got, yelled at for hitting on stuff.
He was always tapping on stuff. It was
Well,
great.
hey, it paid off. You crushed it up there, dude.
Thank you.
It was like some John Bonham stuff. Yeah. So, Danny, I have heard that you say, like, when you guys start writing your songs, it's sort of like a folk setup at first.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by that? Like, how do the songs kind of come about?
They'll kind of present themselves in different ways.
Well, I mean, generally we like to, what I mean by that is we sit around often with like guitars, whatever's in the room, and that's kind of the folk setup, I guess.
And that's important, I think, is because like we look at the greatest albums of all time, like Crosby, Stills and Nash, the Couch album, stuff like that, and you think all our favorite albums are very songwriting oriented albums. So I think that's where we like to start, at the grassroots.
We have a bunch of
thing.
writers who write them for us.
We work with so many people to try to make this work. No, I think it's really interesting because it could come from anybody. That this is just an initial idea, and then you get to just sort of you make up what you want over it. It's like here's Jake with this riff, and then the rest of us can go. Sam can come up with this bass line, and Daniel can take the drums wherever he feels like the song is telling.
It always seems to be
and
four equivalent
lyrics and
parts
vocal
participating in the final product.
Yeah, just
So
like a
there's
natural progression.
Yeah, and there's a lot of fun to it.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
It's an extreme, exciting fun.
I mean,
thing.
it
not like,
comes through when you guys are performing. Like, it's apparent that you guys are locked in and that you're having a blast, and it's so fun. We all like just
Fun
feel
first.
like
That's
exactly. So you're from Frankenmuth, Michigan. Did I say that right?
Yes.
Bonus points.
Good job.
Bonus points. What is that?
really only.
What is that like? What was it like growing up there?
It has the biggest Christmas store in the world. See, you put the dramatic pause right before that. But yeah, it's a beautiful community, and I don't think we would have been able to make it to where we are now without the support of that, and our families and stuff like that. It's a beautiful, beautiful town.
It was kind of like a Tom Sawyer kind of upbringing because we were just outside of town, and it's very agricultural, and there's a lot of like a touristy thing in town,
Yeah.
But it was very romantic. is like that Americana style thing.
Oh, how
right?
cute.
You know,
so it kind of like influenced your style.
Absolutely,
a bit.
yeah. There's a lot of nature elements to that.
That's awesome. And then obviously the name Greta Van Fleet, I think we've all heard the story. It comes from a woman who lives in your community named Gretna Van Fleet.
Yeah.
So you just remove the N and there you go.
Yeah.
And I love it. It's a great name. It's super catchy.
And very ambiguous, right?
Very ambiguous.
Yeah,
It's
no
like,
one-
is
I have
this
no idea
a
what the hell you're
man? Is
playing.
this a band? What is this? And then you go and check it out and you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, who is she?
Wow. Yeah, exactly. So you did do a cover. You did a Sam Cooke cover, Change Gonna Come, on your record, one of my all-time favorite songs. So what prompted you to choose that particular song to cover?
I think it's an important song.
Of great political import.
It's very timeless, you know, because it deals with oppression of every form, and it was a really emotional song to record. But it was something that is important to us, you know.
And it was important then, it's important now.
Yeah.
It will be important in the future.
100% timeless, yeah. And thank you for bringing it. Thank you for bringing it back for the younger generations, who really need to hear that kind of music in those songs. So I do have to touch on the fact that you guys absolutely killed it last night in the Mojave tent at Coachella. It was a packed house. I mean, you guys you're not an overnight success, but you blew up really quickly. Your first EP came out, and then the next thing you know, it's just like everyone's like Greta Van Fleet, Greta Van Fleet.
Just wait for the album. Just wait for the album.
Yeah, just wait for the album.
So, I mean, how did it feel to play, a festival like Coachella?
It was hot.
cool.
It was very hot.
It was very hot.
It was very dry.
Physically felt hot, but it was cool because actually this is our first time ever being at Coachella.
Yeah.
Period.
Oh my gosh.
Which is cool. So not a bad way,
Yeah, definitely. So is there like a new record coming? I mean, I feel like, this double EP just came out, but is there an album on the way?
Yes, it's close to completion actually. We're pretty close.
And it's longer than the double EP. And it's
Okay,
all original new stuff.
Oh my God, I'm so excited to hear it. I really am. It's just been an absolute pleasure having you guys here. I've been wanting to talk to you for so long. So thank you so much for coming and hanging out and playing songs for us.
Of course.
This is incredible.
Thanks for having us.
Greta Van
It was
Fleet.
beautiful.
I'm Megan Holiday. It's K-Rock.